What is the impact of agricultural runoff on water pollution? Imagine a farm after a heavy rain, where water rushes across fields, collecting everything in its path. That water doesn't just carry soil, it also picks up nutrients, pesticides, and waste. When this runoff reaches nearby streams, lakes, or groundwater, it can cause serious water quality problems. Agricultural runoff is a major source of water pollution, affecting ecosystems and human health alike. One of the biggest issues is nutrient pollution. Farms often use fertilizers rich in nitrogen and phosphorus to help crops grow. But when too much fertilizer is applied, or it rains shortly after, these nutrients wash into water bodies. This excess causes a process called eutrophication, where algae grow rapidly and from harmful blooms. These algae block sunlight, and when they die, their decomposition uses up oxygen in the water. This creates dead zones where fish and aquatic plants can't survive. These zones can stretch 4 miles and last 4 years, disrupting entire ecosystems. Agricultural runoff also carries pesticides like glyphosate and atrazine. These chemicals are used to control weeds and pests but can linger in water. When they enter drinking water supplies, they pose health risks. High nitrate levels from runoff can cause health problems like methemoglobinemia, also known as blue baby syndrome, especially in infants. Pathogens from animal waste, such as bacteria and viruses, can also contaminate water sources, leading to waterborne diseases. Outbreaks of illnesses like cholera and dysentery have been linked to contaminated water from farm runoff. Sediment is another concern. Soil particles carried by runoff cloud the water, reducing sunlight and smothering aquatic habitats. This sedimentation harms fish spawning grounds and aquatic plants, making it harder for ecosystems to recover. It also makes water treatment more difficult and expensive for communities relying on these water sources. The economic impact is significant. Polluted water affects fishing industries, tourism, and recreational activities like swimming and boating. Cleaning contaminated drinking water adds costs for municipalities and residents. Managing agricultural runoff is challenging because it comes from many diffuse sources rather than a single point. This makes regulation difficult, as farms vary in size and practices. To reduce runoff, farmers can adopt better practices. Using fertilizer only when needed, planting buffer zones of trees or grass along waterways, and practicing cover cropping help filter pollutants before they reach water. Properly managing animal waste and installing drainage systems also cut down on runoff volume. Monitoring water quality helps identify pollution sources and measure the success of these efforts. Understanding how agricultural runoff impacts water quality is key to protecting ecosystems and public health. It shows how land use and farming practices directly influence the health of our water systems. Taking steps to manage runoff benefits everyone, from farmers to city residents, ensuring cleaner water for all.